We're going to go on a little rewind. So, for those of you that are new to my page, I once upon a time did cover Jessica Kent. And I came across this video, and there's a couple of corrections that I thought I would make because, surprise, she is still not being honest.
Is trying to say. They're trying to say that my assault charge is not self-defense. But the thing is, you wouldn't even know about my assault charge unless I told you guys about it. And I got it when I was a child. Yeah. So my first set of felonies, I was in New York. I was ultimately sentenced to 1 1/3 to 3 for criminal sales of a controlled substance. During that whole situation, I was charged multiple times and had to serve multiple violations as a teenager, but I was jumped while on paper and I just happened to win.
Now, not only being from New York, do I have no idea what a 1 1/3 to 3 is. There has still not been a stitch of proof of you serving a second in a New York state prison. You were supposed to then go and get your New York records, even though as a minor they're sealed. You can access them, and I have posted recorded phone calls with New York courts proving that, being that I am a New Yorker, right? So, also, I noticed that you state that Tracy dug up the information, and then twisted twisted it, or whatever word you used. No, you're not going to use that to your advantage. Those documents were 1000% factual. You just don't know how to tell the truth.
I won that fight. A cop that I'd known forever, he just happened to be driving by, and these girls were on the floor, on the ground, and I was trying to pick up my stuff, my backpack and shit, and I was trying to get out of there. As I was trying to do that, the cop pulled up and arrested me because I was on paper, and those two little bitches, they said that I attacked them. So yeah.
May I remind you that the only documents that came out of New York was proving that you snitched on your then boyfriend, Randy, right? Those are the only documents that have come out of any of your arrests regarding New York, okay? You was supposed to combat that and prove that you did time in New York in, what was that, like 2 years ago at this point? Those documents have never surfaced. So last year, when I started calling you out about the continued pattern of deception that you exhibit on your platform, I posted a recorded call with the New York court asking if I would be able to access my record as a juvenile. And they said yes. So you use these words, Youthful Offender Act, right, to throw people off when you know goddamn well you could get those records at any time. Which you did say in that docuseries that you posted a few years back, where you said, I've already requested the documents from New York and I had to send my license twice. Where are they? Where are they, Miss Kent? Where'd they go?
So yeah. In the affidavit, it alludes to...
Now, I want to make sure that I am 1000% clear in the statement that I'm about to make, because I do not want it to be misconstrued as me siding with an abuser in any way, shape, or form. But how come that affidavit is valid enough for you, Jessica Kent, to be calling somebody out? Not that I approve of it, but it's valid. Why aren't the ones that we pulled about you valid? Why are the documents that stated that you knew you were pregnant when you were arrested? That's not valid. Right? That you snitched on, I think, two of your boyfriends? That's not valid. The amount that you were arrested with, yeah, that's not valid. None of that was valid. But here you are stating that was valid. What's the difference here? What would be the difference? Police documents, while they can be not as informative as they should be, they are a valid point of proof. You were called all the way the fuck out for your entire story being false. And then more came out, right? People that have served time with you in Arkansas have made their way to the internet. How come we haven't found anybody from New York yet? That's weird, because there are a lot of people on this here internet, Jessica Kent, that know that your whole ass is a fraud.
It is what I feel is right in my heart and soul to spend the rest of my life doing everything I can to right those wrongs.
And I agree that that is a fantastic way to go about it, because I do the same in my daily life. However, you will do everything but be honest, but be everything that you preach that you are, which is transparent and authentic, or you just think that time has gone by and people that called you out were discredited in certain ways, so you think that that just means that people forget? You forget that you had the Snark page banned because that's where all the proof is, but baby, it is all sitting in my Dropbox, okay? We do not forget. We do not forget that you continued to lie about using. We do not forget that you illegally accessed Adderall before getting a legal script to cover your ass for CPS. We do not forget that you had multiple fucked with urines for CPS. We do not forget that you got on this internet and smear the fuck out of anybody that has the chance to tell the truths about you. We're all still here, baby. Okay? The people that know the truth about you, we are all still here. Whether we choose to tell people those truths or just to leave the content up so that people could find it is one thing. But I can assure you that we have not forgotten about.